I know you've talked about this one. So Deshaun Watson's contract, it's kind of already affecting the Bengals and the Ravens. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens could be $100 million apart in their talks over how much guaranteed money should be in this new contract. That's according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. A lot of people think that, not a lot, there are people that think he will be franchised and traded, that he could end up playing quarterback for the Falcons. The other thing is there's a hefty chunk of guaranteed money that you have to put in escrow when you guarantee a quarterback's contract. Mike Brown's going to have that issue with Joe Burrow. So, yeah, I mean, it is affecting two of the huge division rivals for the Browns.
Well, the thing with Lamar Jackson, and for me, this is still the most astounding thing of this past football season, is that Lamar Jackson basically played on the same rookie contract that Baker Mayfield, the same situation that Baker Mayfield was playing on the same original rookie contract. Man, had already won an MVP, had already secured home field advantage, 1 year first team for the playoffs. And then there were those who got down on him. You know, could he have finished the season? Couldn't he have finished the season? Well, I have zero guaranteed money left. Why should I take this risk? My franchise has already shown that they are not ready to invest in me in the long term. And what have we heard things from the Ravens say? Oh, the contract's ready for him whenever he's ready to sign it. Then we get reports like this. And yes, you can always say, oh, it is that. Well, you know, but they said this. Marlon Humphrey said from the Pro Bowl, as he was talking to guys who are going to be prospective free agents about the Ravens, everybody asked one thing. Is Lamar going to be the quarterback? People don't believe it. People don't know. And the fact that Lamar Jackson is not sitting here with a long-term deal. I mean, we're talking about Daniel Jones possibly getting a long-term deal with the New York Giants, $35 to $37 million off of one season of maybe okay football. This is a former MVP, one of the best players in the NFL. And for the Ravens, okay, we'll franchise him. That's $45 million. So there's, you know, money you're not going to be paying other people. The issue for the Bengals, like you said, having this money put away on this guaranteed contract, and who are we kidding, you know, even for Lamar Jackson and certainly for Joe Burrow, $235 million guaranteed to Deshaun Watson. Both one of these guys are saying, well, you better not even call me if you're coming in under that number, because if you do, we've got ourselves a big issue. Cincinnati Bengals, one of the best defensive players, Jesse Bates. Doesn't seem there's a shot in the world Cincinnati Bengals have any shot at re-signing Jesse Bates, who's been a stalwart of their defense for the last few years. They're hearing things that they're going to have issues between T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Probably can only keep one. Well, if they can only keep one, most likely it's going to be Jamar Chase. Because, you know, they're just not a franchise that is well off financially as some other ones are. So when we heard all of these things that, you know, there were NFL teams that were not happy with the Browns, with Jimmy Haslam due to this contract amount, now you're starting to see this play out because, you know, obviously the Ravens and Lamar are a light years away from what they feel is the right contract. Cincinnati is going to have to say goodbye to some very, very good players. Key players for the last few years. And you're starting to see, you know, basically how this is all playing out to what the Browns gave to Deshaun Watson.